Symbolically, the tarot is full of paradoxes, contradictions, and inversions, which is actually one of the more brilliant aspects of the system. As an example, the Chariot card, which is ruled by Cancer, brings to mind powers related to movement, cycles, and time. But if you look closely, many decks, especially the classic ones, show an immobile chariot. Physically, the chariot is depicted as completely stationary. Some decks even show the wheels facing outward instead of forward, making it a quote, impossible vehicle, literally incapable of movement. In the Rider-Waite version, the body of the chariot even appears to be made out of a stone cube. And curiously enough, an alternative name for this card is actually the cubic chariot. Oftentimes there are creatures or statues in front of the chariot that have no intention of moving and prevent it from forward progress. The two sphinxes here aren't even attached to the chariot to pull it, and the charioteer's hair or canopy tend to be lifeless, and many times there's no implied action whatsoever. The chariot, in a number of cases, is intentionally shown as being still or unable to travel. In my opinion, there's several ways to interpret this. One aspect is that this relates to the idea that the movement of Cancer takes place within and is an inner rotation. The glyph for Cancer, similar to the yin-yang symbol, rotates and spins, essentially within itself. In this way, I'm reminded of a whirlpool or a spinning top, like the one seen here. I believe this dynamic is speaking to the symbolic aspect of our emotions. When we feel something, we're said to be moved, but yet from an outside perspective, there may be no movement at all. Or in other words, as emotional creatures, we can travel great distances and never leave the confines of self.